Hello everyone and welcome to my Let's Play of Pesterquest. Also, if you're watching this on the day it goes up, happy 6/12. Since I started Hiveswap Friendsim on 4/13, I figured that Pesterquest would be good for 6/12. Anyway, I'm expecting this to be a lot like Hiveswap Friendsim was, because basically just chatting with a character, getting to know them, making a few choices, then getting one of several endings. The difference is that while Hiveswap Friendsim introduced a bunch of new characters, Pesterquest focuses on characters we already know. Or at least you should know them if you read Homestuck. And if you haven't, then you really should. Like that warning at the start said, it's got spoilers for Homestuck, Homestuck epilogues, and Hiveswap Friendsim. And I myself will be making numerous references to those things throughout, so yeah. Also, if this is my first video of yours that you're watching, I will warn you that I do have a bit of a stutter. Yeah, it happened just then. I tried to work around it, but it happens, and I'm sorry for that. I hope it doesn't detract too much from your enjoyment. Anyway, gotta check the options real quick, because I literally just opened this game for the first time. No, that's good, that's fine. Everything's good. I don't know what this means, but whatever. Chum roll. Look at all these people whose symbols I know. Yep. I'm excited for that. Warnings. Oh, these are content warnings. Okay. I'm actually going to check these out after I finish each route, probably. And one final thing. I usually try to do voices for characters when I play a game, but I have very distinct headcanon voices for each Homestuck character, but I know that there's no way I can pull them off, so if my voices don't match up quite with what you expected, don't worry, because they don't match up with what I expected either, so I'm gonna do my best. And of course, we're gonna start with the birthday boy himself, Mr. John Egbert. Volume 1, Magic is Fucking Real. Oh, wow, okay, yeah, we're literally picking up right where Hiveswap Friendsim left off. Okay. It's been a long time coming. You click to the last page of Homestuck epilogues, you read it, then you read it again. You scroll down to go to the next section and find nothing. The little blue arrow you crave is nowhere to be found. This was before Homestuck 2 came out, or Homestuck Squared, however you pronounce it. What the fuck? Are you serious? What kind of ending was that? Absolutely nothing got resolved. You stand up so fast your chair falls over. Jesus Christ, are you steamed? Maybe eventually with further thought you'll come to appreciate the thematic elements and contributions to the narrative convention. But as of right now, you need to understand. What happened to Dead John? What about Rose and Kanai and their marriage? What about Terezi and Vriska? For what's worth, I enjoyed the epilogues. I understand why people might not enjoy them, but I personally found them to be quite interesting. God, you have to have words with someone. Stopping out of the little computer room, you blink a few times, trying to readjust to the dim parlor after staring at a screen for so long. We were probably in there for literally about a week if we were reading constantly, probably. Doc Scratch, where's that creepy round motherfucker? You've sure got his number now. You know all about how he ruined the lives of 8 human kids and 12 trolls, how he played everybody, including you. At the very least, he owes you a satisfying conclusion to this story. You march confidently down the hall in the direction of a sudden ruckus. Turning the corner, you see 2 figures. One is definitely Doc Scratch. The other is a dark silhouette in a fashionable hat and coat. While you watch, the latter begins to hit the former with a cane. Oh god damn it, you know what's happening. You know some lore. You need to get out of here before this place goes up in flames. Yep, it was Spade Slick he was talking about. Survive now, yell about unsatisfactory narratives later. With that in mind, you leave behind this ridiculous altercation, trampling a pile of notes and photographs underfoot as you make a run for the finished red wall. See ya, suckers! You sail through feet first, bracing for the smell of overturned earth and the sight of the twin Alternian moons. Man, it's going to be good to see your friends again, especially now that you're armed with all this canon knowledge. But what surrounds you is not Fozzer's corpse field. It's a whole lot of nothing. Are you lost between worlds or something? Wait, no, you see a glimmer in the distance. A bright white light. Swallowing down the surge of panic, you move toward it. Oh, it's the thing! The Juju! The light coalesces into the shape of a small symbolic house. Hey, you recognize this house. You wonder if you can just sort of... Oh, okay, well, you did that. A barrage of images hits you. Broken, chaotic flashes, too fractured to make sense of. You just stuck your hand into the most powerful item in the whole of this narrative, and your body is not taking it well. Yeah, I see a bunch of Homestuck happening in the background. Bright, sizzling pain hits the nerve center of your brain and radiates out to your extremities. Wow, you are a moron. You aren't a comic character. You aren't meant for the sort of metatextual energy. It hurts, it burns, it unravels you from the inside and out, and then everything goes White. An exception has occurred. What a lovely morning. We recognize this house. Oh yeah. Also, I want to say the background art is really nice. The air is fresh and crisp. It's early spring, probably. Would you say it's perhaps April 13th, maybe? You find yourself on the sidewalk in a suburban neighborhood facing a neat, friendly house. A neat, friendly boy stands at the window on the second floor looking down at you. At least you hope he's friendly. Man, you would really love to be his friend. Is our friendship drive back on? Is that what happened? At first you think the boy is looking at you, but instead he appears to be looking at the mailbox, which is stuffed so full that the door is half open. Looks like someone crammed a whole box in here. Wait, is it literally the start of Homestuck? I know this is non-canon, technically. Well, as non-canon as you can get with Homestuck, which has multiple layers of canon in itself, so... talking about canon when it comes to Homestuck is very difficult. Helpfully you pull it out, along with a couple of coupons and envelopes stamped with a green symbol. You go to give the boy a thumbs up, but he is no longer at the window. Memory pickles at the corners of your awareness. You feel like you've maybe done this before? We're interfering with all of Homestuck by actually handing John his mail. That ruins like the first 4 arcs. Four acts, I mean. While you're standing there ruminating, a car pulls up. The driver is wearing a hat and suit and is probably the owner of this house and the father of that friendly boy. Oh shit. You're just standing out here with all his mail. He's going to think you're trying to rob the place. Play it cool. Not wanting to behave like a complete buffoon and draw attention to yourself, you just hide all the mail stuff behind your back. There's a bunch of envelopes though, and the box is bulky, so all of it sort of slithers from your grasp like a bunch of dead snakes. The distinguished man in his flawless suit looks at you from across the yard. You can't see his eyes under the brim of his hat, but you are absolutely sure he is giving you a look of intense fatherly disapproval. Dad, I'm sorry, forgive me, Dad. Dad, I'm just trying to help your son. A bolt of shame goes through you. Wow, this guy is good. He's not even your dad, and you are just losing it under his disapproval. You expect him to start shouting or calling the cops. You are so obviously stealing his mail. But instead he just keeps looking at you. Does he know you? Is he someone you should remember? Or is it just the platonic ideal of dadliness that crosses time and space, eternal in all iterations of reality? That sounds like some bullshit, though. Slowly, the distinguished man shakes his head. He goes inside. You can't quite put your finger on why, but you know you've been summarily dismissed. Stern fatherly disapproval. Okay, we just screwed up everything. We stole John's copy of the beta. And also the bunny rabbit, so... we just ruined the timeline. Okay, we got the short bad ending out of the way. And do we have autosaves? Yes, we do, thank you. Hide the evidence. Quick as you can, you turn around and dump everything in the sewer. Oh no. It was probably all garbage anyway. This is a doomed timeline now, we've ruined it. Who even uses their mailbox these days? The friendly and fatherly figure parks his car, climbs out, and tips his hat at you. Then he walks into the house, not sensing a single thing amiss. The perfect crime. Oh, but here comes the boy out the front door. God, you hope he wasn't coming down for the mail. A residential boy approaches. Oh, how do I do John Egbert voice? Oh, he's still wearing the disguise, that's wonderful. His clever disguise. Wait a minute, this is not the same boy you saw peeking through the window. It is possibly not a boy at all. It appears to be a mysterious gentleman. You wonder what business this fine upstanding neighborhood gentleman would have of you. Hey! I saw you standing out here messing with the mailbox. I figured you might be the mailman? Even though you're not wearing a mailman outfit. Oh yeah, that's you. He's so cute, help. You're definitely the mailman. Your outfit is, it's in the laundry today. You're just wearing your mailman hoodie instead. See the symbol? It's the symbol of, mail. It does kind of look like an M, so... Nothing stops the mail. That's great. I guess it is true after all that mailmen are completely relentless in their quest to deliver people's mail. You guys are incredible. Speaking of mail, do you know if I got any today? What? No, what red package? You haven't seen anything like that. No bills, no junk mail, nothing at all. The mailbox was empty when you looked inside. Well, I didn't say anything about a red package. Should I be expecting one? Come to think of it, it is my birthday, so getting a package in the mail would make sense. And if it's red, that probably means it's from Dave. He loves red because I guess it's cool. Oh man, I wonder what he's got for me. Nothing. He got you nothing, you say. Isn't he listening? This Dave fellow probably forgot his birthday due to being a bad friend, and that's why there's no package, red or otherwise. What? Oh, just kidding, you say. You're sure Dave is a great friend who cares about this kid a lot. His present's probably just late and definitely not slowly sinking into a subterranean river of shit right now. It's not... What? That's a strange thing to say. Are you sure you don't know more about Dave's present than you're telling me? No, you say, absolutely not. Actually, he should forget about what you said about the present being late. He should not be expecting a red package. Not now or ever. He should trust you because all mailmen know everything about the mail. Dang, so nothing else? Huh? You said the box was empty? I don't think I understand. Isn't that how it always is when you deliver mail? I mean, you're the guy who's supposed to put stuff in there. Yes, that's right. You're the mailman, the absolute authority over all mail, which means your word must be accepted without question when it comes to mail he didn't get today. You double-checked and everything. You looked thoroughly through your mailbag for anything with this kid's name on it and came up empty. Sorry, dude. You have a mailbag? Where is it? Oh, that old thing. You accidentally dropped it in the sewer before the boy came outside. Oh no, that sucks. All that mail ruined. Maybe I can help you fish it out. No, you mean, that's fine. Thank you for offering, fine young Samaritan. But, the government will handle this. There's, like, insurance and such for sewer-related postal mishaps. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, but what if you missed something in there for me? Like, a game envelope or such? Are you totally sure you didn't miss something? Yes, you are sure. You triple-checked and didn't see his name on anything. Besides, it's really rank down there. Very sewery. All the mail has been befouled beyond any hope of salvaging it. Really, it's best not to bother even peeking inside. You're probably right, but hey, how do you know there wasn't any mail for me if you don't know my name? What? Oh, god damn it. Huh? Oh, you mean, of course you know his name. Mailmen are sort of like Santa Claus. They know the names of all good little boys on their delivery routes. Wait, okay, that sounded creepy. You really regret phrasing it like that. It was just so completely unnecessary? You just know a lot of stuff as an important government official with lots of bureaucratic lists and such. For instance, the name of this young man is Zeusmel Pooplord, obviously. Damn, why do you always paint yourself into corners like this? All you're trying to do now is make a new friend, and you somehow managed to bullshit your way through the absolute most challenging version of this conversation possible. Okay, you can do this. This young man's name is... Well, it really could be anything. His name might as well have been... He might as well have been given a random-ass name this very day shortly before you arrived for all you know. You'll just have to go with your gut and feel it out. A new friendship is on the line. Please let me pick. Please let me pick. His name is Zeusmel Pooplord. His name is... Wait, no, he's making a bad face. You're on the wrong track. Oh, he's perking up. This is good. No, bad face again. It's not Jimmy or, Jilliam? That's not even a name. Anyway. John... Yes, he likes that. Jombury. Shit, Jomburmy. He looks disgusted. Abort. Jomburmy? You really can be quite the fucking idiot sometime. Jonderson? Wait, he looks pleased for a minute, and they look like he just sucked on a lemon. Jesus Christ, you're bad at this. You're closer there. Jonderbuilt? Yikes, no. Oh, you got it. It's just John. Of course, you don't know what you're even thinking. Yes, you do. Those are just goofs, you explained to John. Mailmen love goofs. His name is John, you say confidently, as if you had it in your bag all along. Not your non-existent mailbag, which you told him you dropped in the sewer. Your real bag, where the good shit is, such as your incredible ability to guess someone's name in 5 or 6 tries. That's right. Wow, I guess it's true then? Mailmen really do know practically everything. You smile. Finally feels like this friendship may be starting to click. It was rocky there for a while, as you had to spin an intricate, nearly flawless web of lies to smooth over the fact that you destroyed his cherished personal property. But you're pretty sure you're in the clear now, and you'll never have to justify yourself to him again. Well, as nice as it is to meet you, Mr. Mailman, to be honest, this just kind of sucks. I've been waiting for a really cool game to arrive in the mail, but it's been a few days already, and now I'm starting to think it got lost in the mail. It might just never come now, and I'm kind of bummed out about it. I had some hope it would show up on my birthday as, like, a present? From nobody, really. Just a present out of thin air, I guess. Like it was going to be destiny or something? Oh well, I guess magic really is as fake as all the scientists say it is. You nod along very wisely. Oh yes, you say. You can kiss that game goodbye. It definitely got lost in the mail and is never ever going to be delivered. The Postmaster General just told you a few seconds ago. Through your wireless earpiece which is hooked up to the US parcel mainframe. You tell John that he is right to disbelieve in magic. It's fake as shit. It's time for him to get used to the idea that he'll probably never play this game, whatever it is. It's probably stupid anyway. Most games are. He should try to get used to whatever kind of life he's going to live from now on in the absence of this dumb video game. Yeah, you're right. I think I got too worked up about it. It probably does suck, actually. I think GameBro only gave it like 2 hats out of 5 hats. It might have been even less than that, actually. God, what a piece of shit it probably was. You know, I think I have to thank you, Mr. Mailman. You've really opened my eyes today. I'm going to forget I ever heard of that dumb game and just try to enjoy my life. Talk to my friends, hang out in my room, and... I just realized that they gave him a depiction of, like, his 3 buck teeth that he has in sprite form. And I kind of like that. It looks actually pretty cute. I don't know. Come to think of it, maybe I was looking forward to playing that game with my friends so much because I'm... lonely? I'm almost a little embarrassed to admit, I don't actually have any real-life friends. Oh, this is it. This is your in! This nice boy seems to be jonesing for friendship just as much as you are. And you've laid all the groundwork for becoming his best bro so expertly. You just need to slide right into his life with just a few more sympathetic remarks. You actually have a lot of experience in this by now. You made so many friends in so many strange places and with such mixed results. Or, you think you did? Actually, you can't conjure up any of their names or faces right now. It probably isn't important. Actually, let's never speak of that again. What matters most is you're here now making a sweet new pal named John. You casually mentioned that this is the end of your mail route and you don't have much else going on in your life. Maybe you and he can hang out for a while? If he doesn't mind, that is. Huh. You want to hang out with me? Like, just a mailman and a 13-year-old boy, just being buddies? You shrug a little, as if you don't care much, but you really, really care. Normally I would say that sounds a little strange and maybe slightly inappropriate, but what do I know? If you were a normal-looking mailman, that would probably be a shitty idea and I'd get in trouble with my dad or the authorities or something, and probably so would you. But you seem different. Like, maybe you aren't even a person? Just kind of a weird, harmless-looking guy? Like an alien, but not really? You don't really know what to say to any of this. Oh man, I'm being so fucking rude, I'm sorry. Yeah, of course we can hang out. But maybe we should, keep this sort of a secret from my dad. I don't know if he would approve of me bringing a stranger into the house, even if you are very nice and sincerely concerned about my mail problems. That sounds fine with you. Now that you think about it, you still aren't sure his dad didn't see you dumping all their mail into the sewer. He probably didn't, or else he would have had some words with you, surely. But still, it's a risk you shouldn't be taking under these delicate circumstances. There's a friendship on the line. Okay, I'm glad you agree. It sounds like we have a sneaking mission ahead of us. Actually, it sounds like it could be fun. Oh yeah, it does sound fun. Except maybe slightly triggering, since you've done a lot of dangerous high-stakes sneaking in the past that you can't quite remember. But still, fun. Mostly fun. You can't wait. Yeah. So, how should we do this? We could either sneak upstairs to my room while avoiding my dad, or just hang out up there for a while. Or if that sounds too risky, we could just stay outside. I've got some sweet playground equipment in the backyard. What will it be? Playground equipment, yeah. I love swing sets, by the way. Can I play on your tire swing? Actually, you tell John you think the fresh air out here will do you some good. Also, that playground equipment he mentioned really sweetens the pot. You hope he doesn't mind. After all, as a mailman, you are meant to be outdoors. You took a mailman's oath and everything. Yeah, John will probably believe that. Sure, no problem. I totally understand. It gets really stuffy in there, especially with all the baking my dad does. We can hang out in my yard. Feels like it's been ages since I took a spin on the old pogo ride. Pogo ride, he says. Well, that just seals the deal. You bow flamboyantly and gesture for him to lead the way. But you quickly regret doing that because it was a little much. Hey, there's the famous pogo ride. Well, here it is, my backyard in all its glory. I hardly ever come out here anymore, honestly. There's the old trusty swing set. Brings back some good memories. And there's the pogo ride. You better hop on before I beat you to it. Heh, just kidding. This thing is a death trap. You should really go nowhere near that thing unless you like dying. Oblivious to the humorous nature of his remark, you shake your head solemnly. Oh no, you say. You're pretty sure dying sucks and you never want to do it again. Huh? That's a weird thing to say. Are you saying you've died before? Or is this some sort of weird mailman joke? Oh, yeah, you mailmen like to joke around a lot, sometimes very darkly. It gets very stressful delivering the mail sometimes, and sometimes you just need to blow off some steam by making light of your mortality, and... It doesn't seem like this is going over very well. To be fair, it is one of your worst explanations so far, and that's really saying something. You start to falter and lose composure. You don't seem to have it in you to follow through with the lie. You stop talking and hang your head. Hey, what's wrong? You decide to tell him the truth. Yes, you've been dead before. Possibly a bunch of times? You're not sure. Actually, you can't remember any of the circumstances surrounding your deaths, and you aren't even sure who you are. Frankly, you're a little confused by your own existence sometimes. Oh no. Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a little hard to believe. But I'll listen to what you have to say anyway, because that's what friends are for. How did that happen? Oh, well, you cast your mind back as far as you can. You really give it a good, hard think. You remember a room and a computer screen and just this really intense feeling of frustration. A computer screen? I mean, I get being very frustrated at your computer screen. I do that every day. Yeah, he gets it. It's written all over his face. This is a boy who feels your pain. He's following you perfectly. I'm not really following. Then you explain how you ended up in the afterlife. Afterlife? You're pretty sure it was the afterlife. Maybe heaven? It was a little too freaky for heaven. But you were alone, then you found a mysterious artifact on the ground. You found a mysterious artifact in hell? Yes, it was white and flat and lying on the ground, as if it was just waiting for you. Or waiting for someone else, maybe, but you found it first by accident? You find it hard to believe you are destined for any cursed treasure such as this. Perhaps the artifact belonged to Lucifer himself. Lucifer? Wow. Oh, you didn't realize you said the Lucifer thing out loud. Maybe you should consider reeling this in a bit. You're beginning to wonder if you're coming off as a little unhinged here. I mean, we kind of are. Except John is clearly transfixed by your story and looking a little concerned. You guess there's no going back now. You've committed yourself to the truth, as insane as it sounds. So you saw something weird. It looked like a little house. The obvious thing to do was stick your hand inside the house, so that's what you did. Then you felt funny and teleported out of hell. That's how you ended up here on Earth. Where, you then became a mailman and decided to have a long and rewarding career of delivering the mail. And then you met John, and now you're basically best friends. The end. This all sounds pretty fucked up. Yes, it does, doesn't it? You're right back to feeling like a crazy person again. He probably doesn't believe you. It seems like you're just going to have to take this even further or risk eroding the foundation of trust this blossoming friendship is built on. You mentioned that you're pretty sure the Devil's Treasure gave you some magic powers. Magic powers? Like what? You're not sure. You can sort of teleport now. Also, you're pretty sure you can time travel? You haven't tested it out much, you admit. Teleportation and time travel, huh? That's a lot. You can prove it, you say desperately. Suddenly it feels like this friendship is hanging by a thread and you'll do anything to preserve it. It's time to bring out the big guns. The revelation to this boy that, contrary to all known scientific wisdom, magic is far from fake. It is real as shit. For instance, you remind him that you both almost went up to his bedroom but decided not to because the trek across the house was too risky. But what if you could just teleport there? Sounds like a handy trick. I'm still guessing this is all bullshit though, like a prank. That's okay though, I love pranks. Ah, but it's no prank, at least you think. You've never actually tested this power at all. God, you hope you don't end up making a fool of yourself. Everything is riding on this. Oh wow, there's us. Hey, what are you? Here goes nothing. Zap. Yep, still got all the same posters. Whoa, it worked! Unbelievable. Do you know what this means, Mr. Mailman? You shake your head. It means magic is fucking real! You shrug. You guess it is. You won't admit it, but all you really care about right now is the fact that you saved the friendship. It should be all smooth sailing from here. Well, it's a pretty good thing I met you, because if you didn't show up, I'm pretty sure that nothing anywhere close to being this incredible would ever happen to me. You consider that remark for a moment and decide you absolutely agree. You're definitely the best and most exciting thing that will ever happen to this kid. You also said something about time travel? Can we try that too, or would it be too disruptive to the space-time continuum? You have him eating out of the palm of your hand. No need to slow this train down. Continuum spontinuum. Whatever your new friend wants, he gets. Oh, I know. Why don't we just go back in time by about a week? And we can stay right here. That way we won't risk messing up anything important. Sure, that makes sense. You get ready to use your new hell power and decide and concentrate as hard as you can on the idea of 1 week ago. That's probably how it works. Oh, we're going to screw things up so badly. Not much changed. Except, wait. The cakes are gone. That must mean it isn't my birthday yet, which means... It worked! This is 1 week ago! Wow! Oh, hi, there's the other John. Parentheses, John. Oh, for fuck's sake. I forgot. Of course there's going to be a past me in the room a week ago. God, I'm such an idiot. This is going to fuck things up, isn't it? What the hell is going on here? Whatever it is, it seems really stupid. You're right, John. It is stupid. Sorry, I wasn't using my head. Don't worry, we'll get out of your hair. Hey, quick, let's slap out to the yard so we fuck up space-time as little as possible. Whew. Well, that was dumb. Maybe let's try to avoid abusing your time travel powers from now on. It could really lead to a lot of messy bullshit. You wholeheartedly agree. All you really want to do is make friends, not clown around through space-time. Meanwhile, I guess we're still a week in the past, but now just standing in my yard doing nothing? This seems pointless. We should probably head back to the present. You nod. It was an interesting experiment, and it brought you a lot of credibility. But it's time too. Wait a minute. Something is wrong. There's a slight buzzing in the air. You can feel it. What's the matter? You tell him you think someone is coming. Quick, you have to hide. Whoa, okay. You and John dash into the neighbor's yard and hide behind the fence. You peek into the backyard to see what's happening. Suddenly you see it. The energy you were feeling was a whole group of teenagers randomly teleporting into John's backyard. Oh, this is, Meatverse, when John and the other, kids, right before they go fight Lord English, he teleports them into this, into their backyard where they sort of, like, chat for a while and strategize for a bit. Sort of. Yeah. What the fuck? You examine them more closely. They're all dressed in ridiculous, colorful outfits. Is the circus in town? There did seem to be a lot of clowns in John's house. Maybe this house is some kind of globally recognized headquarters for traveling clowns. But they're not really clowns, just teens wearing strange pajama-looking clothes. 8 of them, to be precise. On closer inspection, one of them seems familiar. The guy in the blue pajamas. You think it's your new friend John? But he seems older. Definitely not a 13-year-old kid like your buddy here. None of them are. They all appear to settle in for a while to talk amongst themselves. The guy in the yellow Speedo gets down to business on the pogo ride, totally oblivious to its dangers. There seems to be a serious atmosphere hanging over this group of teens. Important discussions are happening. It's completely baffling to you, and by the look on your buddy's face, to John as well. Suddenly, an uneasy feeling settles over you, like you're witnessing something that was never meant to be seen by anyone. Perhaps a rendezvous point established by this group of teens for exactly that reason, that no one would think to be watching this quiet suburban backyard right now. Should you stay and listen, or go? You're not sure what to do. You can't shake the feeling that something highly inappropriate is happening here just by watching. Like you're beholding a movement so divorced from an authoritative chain of events that to even witness this moment is not only narratively compromising, but extremely cursed. Hey, is that guy in the blue pajamas me? You pat John on the back. You can only imagine what's going through his head right now. He hasn't seen a time travel duplicate of himself in, well, minutes. Man, I look so much older. What am I even wearing, and how are all these people— Wait, I know some of them. That's Rose and Dave and Jade with dog ears? I don't know the others, though. Wait, I know what's going on. They must be from the future. Is the only explanation, especially since we just did some time travel ourselves, thus proving magic to be real. Did you have something to do with this, Mr. Mailman? You shake your head. You are just as surprised by this nonsense as he is. It seems one or more people from this group have somehow obtained some similar abilities offered by the hell treasure you touched. I guess they're all from a few years in the future, where we are a bunch of older, cooler teenagers. Maybe we all go to college together or something. Huh. Maybe that's where we make these 4 new friends. There's something familiar about all of them, but I can't put my finger on it. But why do we look so ridiculous? Did I join a troupe of traveling street performers, thus following in the footsteps of my father? And somehow managed to rope everyone into the act, including Dave and Rose, who almost certainly would think the idea was really stupid, even though it's clearly great and cool, while somehow also involving time travel? I don't know. I am so confused. What are they even doing here? Did this really happen just outside my house 1 week ago without me knowing about it at all? What else have I been missing? How much more is there to know about the future adventures of me and my friends, which has been taking place in secret like this? I wonder if there's a lot more to my life than I ever could have imagined. Actually, I should probably be thanking you. If you hadn't told me my game got lost in the mail, I might have gotten way too hung up on it. That might have totally altered the trajectory of my life. Then I won't get to go on whatever sweet adventures happen in the future that will lead me to wear a bunch of silly pajamas that apparently speak with great authority in front of a group of very cool teens. You bow your head contemplatively, as if to say, you're welcome. You're welcome for your entire life and every cool thing that happens to you from now on. After some time passes, the group of teens seems to finish up whatever business they had in this yard and disappear into thin air. You guess that's the end of whatever that was. Since there isn't much point to staying here a week in the past, you decide to return John to the present moment. Huh, well, that was interesting. We were a little too far away to hear what they were saying. I think I kept overhearing the word English. I wonder if some of these teens speak a foreign language. Was I teaching them English? Well, it sure is some shitty speculation. It makes no sense at all. I guess the only thing to do is wait until I become that John and then find out for myself. Sorry, darling, you're never going to become that John. You're doomed. Sounds exciting, but also a little overwhelming. Damn, I'm going to need to think about this. You watch as John spaces out for a solid minute, thinking about his absurd future. You glance toward that swing set, wondering if the fun times John had planned for you were going to continue to recede further into the distance as he comes to grips with his mysterious destiny. You cough a little to snap him out of his stupor. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Mailman. I know I said we would do something fun, but now I think I'm kind of in an existential mood. I should take a walk and think about what just happened today. I feel weird. It's nothing personal, and I just need some space. Well, see ya. Vague existential crisis. Yeah, John's kind of messed up now. Alright, let's go inside this time. When you enter the house, an overwhelming odor of freshly baked cakes hits you like a punch in the face. Wow, there's also a lot of clown bullshit in this living room. Clown statues, and you don't have time to take it all in because your buddy John is grabbing your hand and rushing you upstairs before his baking maniac of a father can emerge from the kitchen and catch you in the act. He slams the bedroom door behind you and breathes a sigh of relief. Whew. Hard to catch a moment of peace around here, what with all this adoring fatherly doting and round-the-clock cake production. I feel like I'm suffocating around here, and it's not just because the thick aroma of Betty Crocker products makes me feel like I'm being gassed at a bakery. You're not sure what to say. You tentatively lift your arm, as if you're about to place it on his shoulder. But you hesitate. Is this an abusive domestic situation? You don't know if you have enough information to make that judgment yet, but you are concerned. Haha, just joking around. I mean, this baking shit is all a bit much. The clown obsession too, but I love my dad. He's great. Sorry, I didn't mean to give you the wrong impression. That's a relief, you guess. Not that you weren't ready to jump in and be whatever kind of supportive friend this boy needs. Suddenly you notice a bunch of movie posters on the wall. Oh wow, these are all really bad? You won't dare say such a thing to your new friend, though. You immediately begin lavishing praise on all of them, especially that one, which appears to be Mac and me? Oh, for fuck's sake. When it rains, it pours, you guess. Nevertheless, you insist it is one of humanity's peak cinematic achievements. Mac and me? You seriously like it? Personally, I think it's a piece of shit. I just have it up there because, well, I don't even know why. Not even I can defend the film. To each his own, I guess. I'm happy to hear you like all the other movies, though. They're all incredible. You have good taste. Except for liking Mac and me, though. It's a complete garbage. Okay, you can admit you got a little overzealous there. Maybe dial it down a notch? You really don't have to try so hard. There's a moment of awkward silence. You hadn't really thought this far ahead, and apparently neither is John. There must be something you both can do to advance this friendship. He's starting to look self-conscious now. Poor friendless kid really doesn't know how to entertain anyone in his home, does he? You can see now that your friendship is needed now more than ever. You have to step up. So, what do you typically like to, Suddenly something gets John's attention. It's coming from his computer. Is one of your friends messaging you? Oh, hey, can you hang on a second? My buddy Dave is pestering me. Oh yeah, Dave. Hi, Dave. John settles behind his desk. Dude, what are you doing? Dave, you'll never guess what I'm doing right now. Are you opening the birthday present I got you? Oh, no, sorry, Dave, but I think your present got lost in the mail. Unfortunately, I think it might be gone forever. John, what the fuck? Maybe you can just send me another one, whatever it was. Dude, no. The thing I got you is fucking priceless and irreplaceable if it gets lost in the mail. There's literally zero chance you will ever see another one like it ever again in any shape or form. Wow. That sucks. Oh, well, whatever. TBH, that's probably the fate it deserves. What was it? Never mind, just some more ironic trash from your best and coolest bro in the world. Just forget it. If I tell you, you'd probably be sad it's gone, so this is a secret I'll take with me to my fucking grave. Do you understand, Egbert? Yeah, that's fair. So what are you really up to? Are you playing that dumb game with Rose yet? What? Oh, no. That got lost in the mail, too. It's also gone forever. Holy fucking shit, John. I leave you alone for 2 seconds and everything goes to hell. This is why I can't stop pestering you for even a second. You just lose complete control of your life the moment I turn my back. How do you even know it got lost in the mail? Like, how can that even be formally verified in any way? You haven't even been waiting for it that long. Because the mailman told me so. What? Okay, I know I say this almost every day, but that actually is the dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard. It's true, he was quite sure about it. First of all, John, mailmen don't know shit. I can't do justice to Dave's voice right now because my throat is getting weird because I've been recording for a while. They're just guys who walk around handing out letters and stuff. They have zero knowledge of the greater workings of the mail, let alone the specific fate of any given package. Unless there's a tracking number or some shit, but even then the mailman isn't really the guy who deals with that. The only way that a mailman would know for sure if some mail got lost is if he was the one who fucking lost it. Or like deliberately fucking destroyed it. Between the game and my sweet present going missing, something smells goddamn fishy here. John, are you sure the mailman didn't just steal all your shit? Of course I am. I don't know, man. He wasn't even holding anything when I talked to him. Not even a mailbag. My alarm bells are going fucking haywire here. It sounds like this incompetent dipshit just lost all your mail and tried to cover his ass. No! Are you sure you didn't fuck it up somehow, like get mailman stank on and in a fit of shame and panic, like buried it or dunked it in a smelly hole? Dave, this is insane. You're being so paranoid. Besides, apart from the birthday present, why do you even care? You think the game is stupid and you don't even want to play. Yeah, well, I was lying my ass off to sound cool and aloof. Of course I want to play this game. It's like this whole rad thing we're all going to do as friends and now it's ruined. Aw, you're right. That is a shame. I'm sorry. I don't know. There's just some feeling I had that we need to play this thing for like destiny reasons or some shit. Sorry to blow my cool cover and start sounding like Jade or whatever, but I'm kind of pissed off now, especially now that I know you won't get your sick bunny. Bunny? Forget I said that. Oh, okay. Anyway, all that aggravating bullshit aside, what were you gonna say? Oh, right. I made a new friend. What? A friend? Bullshit. No, it's true. John, this is so unlike you. You don't have fucking friends. None of us do. We're a bunch of total losers. I know that, but today's a different story. I think I might be branching out a little socially. Like turning a corner and becoming a valid and legitimate person well on his way to adulthood. Ugh. Come on, Dave. Why can't you just be happy for me? Fine. So you're hanging out with this person right now? Yes, he's in my room and, rummaging through my stuff. He's quite the character. Who is this guy? Please tell me he's not cooler than me. I couldn't handle that. He's not cooler than you. Nobody is, Dave. Smile. Aw. I don't ship John and Dave, but I do think they have a very nice relationship. Okay, thank God. So tell me about him. Well, you know the mailman I was talking about earlier? Yeah. Well, you see, it's the mailman. Jesus fucking Christ. What? John. No. What's the big deal? Do I even need to explain why a 13-year-old kid shouldn't become buddies with a fucking mailman and hang out with him in his room? Does your dad know about this? Well, no, but I'm trying to avoid him. He's in one of his baking frenzies. You do realize this is the same guy who likely stole your game and my beautiful present, right? He probably sold them on the black market or worse. He did something fucked up like flush them down the toilet. He didn't do that. Dave, it would make no sense to do that. You're being crazy. Okay, dude, but you're the one chilling with a random postal worker in your bedroom on your B-day. I'm just looking out for you. What sort of sick fuck would even want to come into your house? How old is this fucking guy anyway? I don't know, he just seems to be sort of ageless? What? Dave, that's the thing, he's barely even a person. He's just a friend. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Listen, I don't expect you to understand. He's just a fun, harmless person who appears to have no particular defining qualities whatsoever. What's so crazy about that? Nothing, I guess. I don't even know anymore. Fine. Enjoy your new buddy. It is your B-day after all, so you get to call the shots. So what's next on the agenda? What's he even doing now? Well, it seems he got a little bored while I've been talking to you and has spread most of my belongings across my bedroom floor to examine everything. And now he's just messing with my stuff, like my magic stuff. It's pretty cute. I like this guy. John, I'm gonna run something by you. I hope you don't blow your mind or anything, but what if this guy isn't even a mailman? What? Dave, no, I refuse to accept that. Okay then, genius, tell me this. What is he wearing? You said he has no defining qualities. Well, clothes are defining qualities, so what are they? Okay, he isn't wearing anything but a sweatshirt. But I didn't want to mention that because I knew how it would sound. I see. So, no mail uniform, no mailbag, no like fucking mailman hat, just no pants. Yes, but that's not weird or anything. I told you, he's like a pet? Shit, that's probably condescending. You know what I mean. Part generic person-y type guy and part like just a fun, friendly sort of humanoid creature. And I'm really not explaining this well. The point is, he said he's a mailman and I believe him because he's my new friend. End of story. Okay, he's the fucking mailman. I don't even care if you think he's fine, then okay, whatever. So like, cool? Guess we have a new friend. Do I get to meet the mailman sometime or what? That's a good question. I hope so. I won't be surprised if he found his way over to you. I can't put my finger on it, but something tells me he's a well-traveled fellow. You really think he's going to well-travel his ass 2,000 miles over here to come visit me? You never know. Mailmen do get around after all. Shit, that checks out actually. Okay, I'm kinda getting excited now. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. I should probably get going. He's really going out over there with all my bedroom crap. I don't want to be a rude host. Alright, I'm gonna leave you boys to it. Happy birthday, dude. Thanks, Dave! Victory! And we have a lovely watermark of Dave. I love it. That was nice. Okay, I think that's everything for John. Yeah. Cool. Chum roll? A shorter day. You convinced John not to play a game. This probably won't have any far-reaching narrative consequences. And just because I want to see the warnings. No warnings. Yep. Alright, so we hung out with John Egbert, and we kind of steered his life course completely off track. He will definitely not die in a Doom timeline now. Definitely not. Everything will be fine. But that was nice. I like how John admits that he's probably lonely, because I always wondered, like, do the kids not know anybody at all? Like, their only friends are each other, pretty much. Do they even go to school? I don't think they do. Like, does he not know any neighbors? Is there no one else? Seriously? They're just all very, very shut-in children. It's kind of sad if you think about it. And I'm super happy that Dave is very skeptical about this, especially the skeeviness of just, like, inviting a presumably adult male into his home. And, yeah, a pantsless adult mailman in his bedroom. Like, that's definitely alarm bells there. I totally hadn't registered the fact that we were only wearing the hoodie, like we don't have pants on or anything, so that's fun. That's going to be very interesting. Yeah, I don't have much more to say, so thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!